last time the most valuable player award was given to a different position other than the quarterback was 2012 when Adrian Peterson won it with 2,097 rushing yards and 13 touchdowns. Since then, there's been 12 straight quarterbacks to win the award, with another quarterback more than likely winning the award this year too. Our goal today is to see a different position finally claim and hoist that trophy. And the video can't end until I do that, so we kind of need to get started. Okay, year number 1, and Lamar Jackson wins it. No shocker there. And the only problem is that every single one of these is a quarterback. Oh my God, wait, Desmond Ridder was a finalist? And of course, the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl because why not? Offensive player, I feel like, is always Christian McCaffrey, but this time it's Lamar Jackson as well. And Leighton Vander Esch is Super Bowl MVP. What is going on? And what I didn't tell you all is that after every season, I'll be able to upgrade one full stat bar to the 0 overall running back. And if he wins MVP before any other position player, I'll have to give away $100 to a random subscriber. Okay, I think the most important thing for a running back is going to be speed. So we're going to upgrade and max out speed, but he's still a 12 overall, so it really doesn't do anything yet. Okay, yes, season 2, Joe Burrow is gonna win MVP. Lamar Jackson almost went back-to-back. Dak's 3rd, Hurts 4th. There's no position players just quite yet. I mean, there's Mitchell Trout. I gotta see what position this guy is because I have no clue who this is. Okay, well, he was a rookie quarterback, so I mean, I guess being a rookie and making it's pretty cool. But once again, it was time to upgrade Khalil Herbert. Okay, so Khalil is still a 12 overall, so this time I'm gonna max out his acceleration. He should be getting up an overall. And no, we're still at 12 overall, and we still have 6 skill points to upgrade, but he's such a low overall that we can't even use them quite yet. But someone who is definitely earning a lot of skill points. Okay, well, Dak Prescott is this year's MVP in year 3. Mahomes still has yet to win an MVP. Wow. Hurts, Josh Allen, yeah, you know, the regular. Oh, well, here's Jordan Love. He is now on the Commanders. And I saw Justin Herbert here, and for some reason, my brain thought it was Khalil Herbert, but no, it's just Justin. Jonathan Taylor came in first for Offensive Player of the Year, but he's not even an MVP candidate. Not only does Dak Prescott win MVP, but he also wins another Super Bowl, this time outlasting Mahomes and the Chiefs. And yeah, we got Jonathan Taylor as Offensive Player of the Year, but no MVPs yet. I mean, he had 1,500 rushing yards with 19 touchdowns. He also had 474 receiving yards with 5 touchdowns. This man had 24 touchdowns, and he somehow wasn't an MVP candidate. And things would take a twist from here on out. Okay, Khalil Herbert, like, retired or something. Juan Mathis, you have now been designated Khalil Herbert's role. And after resetting all of his stats, okay, we're just gonna have to act like this guy is Khalil Herbert. So he now has speed, acceleration, and agility maxed out. We're just gonna act like none of that happened. So yeah, this guy is still a 12 overall. So literally nothing has changed. And once again, all quarterbacks as MVP finalists. This time, Joe Burrow getting it done. Okay. Cooper Kupp kind of having a resurgence year with coming in 2nd in Offensive Player of the Year voting. JSN 3rd. Okay. I mean, a lot of position players for Offensive Player of the Year, but none of them are MVP finalists, so this really doesn't even matter. And the Bengals captured their Super Bowl with Joe Burrow winning MVP and being a Super Bowl champion. And yeah, he's going to win Offensive Player of the Year too. So we have yet to even come close to a position player winning MVP. All right, we're going to upgrade his carrying now since he is a halfback. You know, carrying's kind of an essential if you're a halfback. So we're going to max that out along with these other 3 rushing stats. But we're still at 12 overall despite that. That is insane. Okay, we're 5 years in. Let's check out the best players in the league, man. Kyle Pitts is a 99 overall. Kenneth Walker, 99. Jamar Chase, 99. Sauce Gardner. Okay, so a lot of the younger guys in the league now are peaking at 99 overalls. Surtain's a 99. Jettas is still a 99. CeeDee Lamb made it to a 99 overall. Dude, there are a bunch of 99 overalls. Oh my God. EA is generous with just handing out 99s nowadays, I guess. Josh Allen, 99. Jonathan Taylor. Okay, so we have 7 position players that are 99s. I mean, at least one of them has to win MVP, right? One of them has to win MVP, right? Yep, nope. Dak Prescott is MVP once again. Burrow 2nd. Josh Allen 3rd. I mean, Desmond Ridder is 5th as an MVP finalist. What are we doing? Jalen Waddle, Offensive Player of the Year. Okay. But he's gonna have to compete with CeeDee Lamb. That's cool to see that 2 wide receivers are fighting for Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, CeeDee and Jalen Waddle both had phenomenal years, but I can see why they're not an MVP consideration. I mean, Jonathan Taylor just year in and year out is playing absurd, but he somehow isn't even a finalist. He should at least be a finalist. And once again, the Bengals win another Super Bowl, and Jalen Waddle is Offensive Player of the Year. Okay, that is new. And yeah, I guess we'll upgrade awareness for Juan Mathis. We're finally going to move up an overall to a 15. So he's got +1 morale. So he's feeling pretty good about himself. And we can finally use his skill points. Okay, that's awesome. Now he's a 17 overall. Awesome. Good news. Okay, this year, Jalen Hurts is going to get it done. So it's a new face. That's cool. Mitchell Trout coming in second. Mahomes third. Dude, Mahomes still has yet to win an MVP in this video. That is actually kind of shocking. T-Law fourth. And yeah, I mean, this is the first time we've seen CJ Stroud make an appearance, as well as Brock Purdy. Okay. And once again, man, Jonathan Taylor is going crazy, but he's just not getting any love for MVP voting. I mean, I don't know how Kenneth Walker doesn't get MVP love. 24 rushing touchdowns with 1,800 rushing yards. How many receiving yards did he have? He had to have at least a good bit. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, he only had 127 receiving yards. I mean, you're not going to have that many receiving yards when you're running the ball. So I guess that makes sense. The 2028 season has concluded with the Baltimore Ravens winning the Super Bowl 31-14. Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year, but it doesn't matter when Jalen Hurts is winning MVP. Okay, Juan Mathis, what should we upgrade next on you? I see some natural progression, so that's good to see. I think break tackle should get up there. We should definitely max that one out. And I think next I'm going to go ball carrier vision and maybe strength or change of direction. I think that's the best options. And he's now at 27 overall. Okay, so he is making his way up there. We will be contending with Jonathan Taylor for awards for sure. And to make things interesting after every season, we will now be upgrading 2 stat bars for Juan Mathis. And once again, still no MVP finalists. Okay, well, Lamar Jackson's going to win MVP. This is the second time in this video, I think. Joe Burrow. I mean, it's the same old contestants year in and year out with no finalists that don't play quarterback. I mean, Kenny Pickett made it, dude. Kenny Pickett made it. Kenny Pickett. Jonathan Taylor is just so cracked because he is year in and year out an Offensive Player of the Year candidate, as well as CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Ayuk. But Kenneth Walker taking a bit of a regression. I hate to see it. Okay, yeah, I don't know how Lamar won MVP over Joe Burrow with these numbers. Okay, never mind. Lamar Jackson did not throw an interception. Okay, he had 37 touchdowns to 0 interceptions, and he had 843 yards and 6 touchdowns. And he only had 1 turnover on the year with 1 fumble. That was his only turnover, so he might have deserved MVP. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's probably our best bet at a halfback winning MVP. But I mean, CeeDee Lamb, I mean, if he could get his yards up, he could definitely win it because 18 touchdowns is absurd. That is actually insane for a wide receiver. Jamar Chase is still up there. Jordan Addison is putting up numbers. That's good to see. Jalen Waddle as well. And wow, the Panthers win the Super Bowl. That was something I was not expecting heading into this video. And Frank Reich winning Coach of the Year. Okay, yeah, this is just going off the rails. Okay, Juan Mathis, we were going to have to compete with the Jonathan Taylors and Kenneth Walkers of the world. I'm going to upgrade ball carrier vision so you can, you know, find the holes and find the creases in the defense and score more touchdowns. Hey, just like that, we're at 52 overall. Okay, we are making strides. And another year of more failure. Joe Burrow with another MVP. Josh Allen, yep, Justin Herbert. Everybody's just, yeah, there's really no difference. But Patrick Mahomes is on the Saints, and as a Saints fan, I can get behind that. A sight I like to see. Jamar Chase more than likely is going to win Offensive Player of the Year because I mean, he got it over the MVP award winner. Yep, Joe Burrow with MVP. Jamar Chase Offensive Player of the Year. And Tua leads the Dolphins to a Super Bowl. Okay, there we go, Tua. And once more, we would face more hardships. Okay, well, the Bears cut Mathis, or whatever his name was. I don't really remember. So we're going to take Kai, who is pretty much the same overall and literally the exact same face scan. In case you forgot, we can now max out 2 full stat bars per season. So I'm going to max out trucking. And with the other one, I'm going to max out his change of direction and get that up to a 99. And with those 2 upgrades, we're now up to an 88 overall. So we should be done with the CPU having to cut our running back, our guy. And this season would be massive for us. Okay, Lamar Jackson wins MVP. Joe Burrow 2nd. Jamar Chase is 8th. Oh my God, dude, no. Jamar Chase is 8th. I mean, he wins Offensive Player of the Year. Oh my God, dude, what did he do? What type of season did he have? 22 touchdowns with 1,700 yards. Yeah, that is insane. That is MVP numbers for sure. I don't even care that he has Joe Burrow, which obviously he had a pretty good season too. But I mean, 22 of Joe Burrow's 34 touchdowns went to 1 single person. Dude, he should definitely be higher than 8 if I'm going to be honest, but I will take it. I am not going to be too greedy about it. And the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl. Dude, Micah Parsons has won Defensive Player of the Year like 20 times. And our 0 overall halfback is slowly but surely becoming a 99 overall. We're going to max out his spin move, and we're also going to max out his juke move. But yeah, I mean, he's a 99 overall now. He should be in the running for MVP soon. And this year, another Bengals wide receiver would make it in. All right, T-Law wins MVP for the first time. We got Joe Burrow. Okay, bunch of... Oh my God, okay, another Bengals wide receiver made it in. Adrian Whitworth. Well, I think he's a wide receiver because Joe Burrow is on here and he's the quarterback. So he's either a wide receiver or a running back, I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, 1,400 yards with 17 touchdowns. You know, Jamar Chase did take, you know, a back seat to him this season, which is absurd because of his stats from last year. And our guy, Kai, actually had a pretty solid season too. So he could be a dark horse potentially. And the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl with Micah Parsons winning his 8th Defensive Player of the Year award. Okay. And after upgrading Kai, nothing much would happen the next 2 seasons, with Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert winning his first MVP. And it wouldn't be until 2035 where we got another position player as a finalist. Adrian Whitworth comes in 2nd in the MVP voting to Joe Burrow. This was by far the closest we've ever gotten, man. I've been recording for hours and this is the closest. I mean, he only had 1,300 yards and 16 touchdowns too, so I really don't understand how he came 2nd. But that's fine with me. I mean, yeah, Joe Burrow definitely deserves it with that season, man. 40 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And he's on the Bills now. That is insanely strange. And our 99 overall running back would have another amazing season. Okay, Kai with 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. He'd also have 482 receiving yards with 6 touchdowns, dude. He might win MVP. But to my surprise, in 2036, we'd finally get our first position player MVP. Okay, well, MVP is Zach Sharp, but once they made a quarterback change. Yeah, no, Felix Beckham is their quarterback. And Zach Sharp is their wide receiver. 1,500 yards and 17 touchdowns with 92 receptions. Zach Sharp is your NFL MVP as a wide receiver. It took until 2036, but we finally got it done. That's gonna conclude this video. If you want to see me do this challenge again, but with a defensive player or a rookie, let me know below. But in the meantime, enjoy this video right here. You don't want to miss it. It's me reacting to insane playoff moments, so you don't want to miss it.